Hey friends, today we're going to be talking about It's Pumpkin Time, and this is a seasonal favorite for my preschool crowd. There's kind of a finger paint collage feel to them, and what we'll be doing is just following kids as they're going through the life cycle of the pumpkin. So one of the activities that I like to do after this is to actually plant pumpkin seeds. And you can go to your local store and purchase the pumpkin seeds, or you can just scoop them out of a pumpkin yourself. You'll need to wash and kind of air dry the seeds first, but then you can plant them in the classroom and at your house. And pumpkin seeds germinate very quickly, so you'll have a chance to see those start to grow within probably 6 to 8 days, I think is what they say. What I like about this book is, although it does have a Halloween theme at the end, where they're talking about carving the pumpkins and also going trick-or-treating, it doesn't have to be a Halloween theme. If you just go up to here, and there is kind of a natural stop to it, where the kids are at the pumpkin patch and they're harvesting the pumpkins, putting them in a wheelbarrow and bringing them home, you can stop there and just not have any of the Halloween themed activities if you can't do that in your classroom, or if you're doing it maybe in the beginning of November or September and you really don't want to visit the Halloween portion. So keep that in mind too. Of course, with the illustrations being as cute as they are and preschoolers loving the sensory opportunities of finger painting, that's one of the things I like to do. So I just take plain white paper and we'll mix red and yellow, and that in itself is a fun activity to talk about color mixing and making that color orange. And then another paper where we're finger painting just green, and we can do it solid. What I do then, once it's dried, is turn them over and draw a pumpkin shape on the back of the orange one. Preschoolers aren't going to have very strong cutting skills, probably. Your older preschoolers might be more capable. The pumpkin is going to be the one that, if you want them to have cutting practice, that you'll have them practice. So you can have them working on the cutting out the pumpkin, and then on the back of the green, you can draw a vine and some leaves, and you'll probably need an adult to be cutting those out. And then you can glue them to your construction paper and get that same kind of effect that was in the story. Another activity you might like to add is pumpkins out in the yard. You can either use the classic Halloween basket, or you can just use some felt covered or whatever kind of props you can find at the store. These came from the Target dollar spot. And having the kids use either a wagon, or if you have a kid-sized wheelbarrow, that's a lot of coordination and can be a lot of fun for them too, to just go around and collect all those pumpkins and put them in their wheelbarrow or wagon to act out the story. And then the final activities that I do have a cooking component. So I really like to make pumpkin dip. It's delicious. We use a can of pumpkin puree, some cream cheese, little powdered sugar, and you can blend that up and then use either graham cracker sticks or apple slices to have a fairly healthy snack. So if you're interested in the download and the specific instructions for these activities, you can just click on the link in my video description below and be sure to subscribe.